Andre Johnson was asked to be a guest on this week's episode of I Am Athlete to talk football and inner workings of the NFL. Do you add Con? This episode was filmed prior to many of the off-field allegations against Deshaun Watson becoming public. We understand the severity of the claims and take them seriously and will allow the legal system to play out. Yeah, I think that's what everybody doing at this point. This tweet referred to on show was written and posted January 12th. So this episode is actually filmed a little while ago, I'm assuming. I seen this tweet, said, if I'm Deshaun, I stand my ground. Texans organization is known for wasting players' careers. I think it'll be, with this new head coach, I think it'll be a new regime. You know what I mean? A new vibe to the team. Hopefully. If not, then it is what it is. We're going to see.
So,
why his camera look different? They camera smooth. His camera look different.
You know, wanted to bring you on because you always talk about don't give no table, no legs. So that's what I'm trying to address right now. But Dre don't talk.
What do you mean by that?
Like, oh,
the fact that he say he don't talk, the fact that he talk is oh shit.
Bro, why you don't talk, bro?
He be chilling. He be chilling.
I have to see Dre in the off season to remember what his voice sound like.
Hey, one of my favorite receivers of all time. No lie, bro. Andre Johnson.
It's two people in the NFL that you've never heard talk. Yeah. I ain't never heard Dre talk on the field, ever. Right. And Troy Polamalu.
Hold up. You forgot about Marvin Harrison.
Oh, Marvin don't talk either. That's three.
Say
never heard him talk.
Let me take you here.
Hey, another one, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb. Who else? Julio a little bit. Julio talk. Who another player? They don't really talk like that. They just go out there and play.
I didn't want to know
Fine,
what was
Gilmore.
said. How did he get up under your skin?
Went through, you know what I'm saying, with the organization. He's a tremendous talent. We all know what he can do on the field. He's a winner. You know what I'm saying? We've seen that in him when he was at Clemson.
Right.
I just didn't want his career to be wasted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, since Jack has walked in that building, nothing good has happened in that building. And it started with the D-Hop trade.
Based on just looking at your career, right? You always button your chin strap, came to work.
I don't smoke.
You retired 11th all time. Top receivers in the history of the game. We got 23 and 36 right here, all time, right? You retired 11th. You were in a franchise, young organization, undoubtedly.
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 That's me.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, now the show start right now.
Undoubtedly. I got it.
He still said it wrong.
Undoubtedly.
What is it, Chan? Because I'm with you, bro. Hey, listen. I ain't afraid on national television to say I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll chop something up.
Yo,
Turn
I can't
on FS1
talk.
every morning.
So
I'm going to chop
listen.
something up.
I just had a little.
What is it?
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly.
Say it smooth too. Don't say it weird.
I got it. Undoubtedly.
What's up, legendary?
I love it. Hands down, I'm gonna say it my way. Hands down, you're the best offensive player the Texans have ever seen.
True.
Who'd you play with? I know, because we talked about it earlier. I was telling you all.
Nobody.
No. Bro, nobody. Who was it? Matt Schaub, David Carr.
No.
When you saw the schedule.
I ain't gonna cap. They did David Carr bad, bro. David Carr got sacked. David Carr got sacked more times than Deshaun Watson got sacked. I didn't watch him play. I heard he was trash. I'm not gonna look up no David Carr highlights, but the fact that he got sacked that many times, any quarterback gets sacked that many times, like he ain't really have a chance at all. You feel me? Fred Taylor, I forgot about Fred Taylor. Yeah, his fast has been good. Hey, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Hey, I'm with you. No lie. Hey, how can I be mine? What's up, Craze? We got enough in here right now. That's okay. It's all about the timing. You know what I'm saying? We need one, and I got you, but it's all about the timing. Everything good though, Lamar? How everything going with you? Anquan Bolden, my cousin, I met Ray Lewis. Turns out he a family friend along with Vince Wilford. That's pretty dope. Ray, one of my favorite players of all time. Look at the roster; it's unbelievable. I'm gonna check it out later. They all play for Houston. Nah, they didn't all play. Only Andre Johnson played for Houston. The rest of them all played for different teams, but all of these were pretty good players. I ain't gonna say pretty, all of them were really good players. I'll leave my comments to myself. I'm start asking Chris, I don't want to get attacked. Nah, you good. That's all good. David Carr, David Carr, they did him bad. JoJo, you just copying the message. I'm chilling in Atlanta right now. I'm trying to go there this year, bro, for sure. I never been. Probably the best running back of all time. It's a toss up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My favorites would probably be Walter Payton, just based off his highlights. Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, and Adrian Peterson. Those are my three favorites. My three favorites. Texans should have let him retire with them, bro.
But Fred, you said you 11 on the list. Dog, Hall of Famer. We all, yeah. You that dude. You could have been 7th or 5th or 3rd if you was with a real quarterback, a real organization. Like, does that get to you?
No, I just feel like you got to play the hand you dealt.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That's it.
it's crazy because when I ran track in college, we had some girls from Houston that ran track also. And they was always play that chopped and screwed music. And I always be like, what in the hell is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Paul Wall and them?
yeah, so I used to always just be like, I don't.
Hey, that's real out here. No lie, bro. That's real. You think he'll be famous one day? I ain't really worried about getting famous. David Carr got sacked 249 times. That's insane, bro.
McNair was the owner that said, don't let the inmates run the asylum and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a racial, back tone to the owners of Houston. So yeah, that's a thing that players nowadays, like you're saying with the voice,
Right.
and dudes really being, woke to what's going on, that would look at Houston and be like, no, Chief.
Yeah.
There's 31 other teams.
And the funny thing about it is 31 other teams, and there's a multitude of teams or owners or franchises that operate the same way the Texans do.
That's right.
They're not the only ones. How many
That's
you can
right.
count on one hand? How many teams legitimately have a chance at building a Super Bowl team and being consistent year in and year out and making the playoffs?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Chiefs. Now Patriots. Bill spent that stimmy.
Yep. Bill, what?
That stimmy. Patriots, Steelers. It's the same reoccurring teams year in and year out.
Packers.
For a reason.
It's only a handful.
Saints.
It's only a handful. 4 to 5. That's
They
it.
have to want it. It start way up there. They have to want that shit from
But
the
now,
top.
as players, and this is why, like, this conversation
Ravens
is
kinda in
important
there.
because, and I think players like Deshaun, J.J. Watt, now taking ownership in their own legacy and saying, you know what, I'm better off somewhere else. That's what I believe.
You need guys like that.
Yeah, you do.
You
but
need
it's
guys
only
like-
certain guys that can pull that stuff. Now you get just anybody come out there and start
I ain't
talking.
gonna lie, bro. The thing is with ownership, all they have to do is give Deshaun a little bit. All they have to do is give Deshaun a little bit of power, bro. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little bit of input. Like, I see what they doing, but you know what I'm saying? Give him a little bit of input. Cause then he's the head of the, like, pretty much everybody look at, he the leader on the team basically because he's the quarterback. So everybody gonna follow, and you ain't gotta worry about it after that. Just, you know what I'm saying? And then make it public. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we working with Deshaun to do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. It's a business that, like, and what he said, we don't want the inmates. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's that was a bad way to put it. But I think it's like they don't want the employees trying to tell the managers what to do, type stuff. But the way he worded it was very terrible, very bad. When he said the inmates running the prison, yeah, that was bad. But Texans going 9-7. I gotta remember it's 17 games, so 9-8. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I think us coming back from winning 3 games to 9 games, it's not bad. Even if we win 7 games, from 3 to 7. Based on the NFL, we're gonna see Myles Garrett wearing number 3, second big man, like we 18. Have they confirmed that they gonna change the numbers? Like a good wide receiver. I'm dead. I still am dead, man. You should watch A Silent Voice. What's that?
Talking, your ass ain't gonna have no job.
Bingo. Bingo.
It's true because a lot of people don't know this. Like I think it was 2009, 2010. We had went like 11-5, and I asked for a trade. After us, going 11-5, we lost to the Patriots in the playoffs. I went to the owner, I went to the GM, and I went to the head coach, and I met with all three of them at different times, and I told them, like, man, like, basically, like, we top heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me, Arian, on offense, OD. Other than that, you really ain't have too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man,
Arian was nice too.
Let me go somewhere where I can at least try to win me a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And they told me straight up, they was like, no, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, they got all the power. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. So they was like, you ain't going nowhere. So the next year we go 2-14. So of course they gonna make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about because you're the player. Evidently, it's something I see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's I saw it before it happened. And I think that's the thing, like, because we're players, they don't like to listen, or they feel less of a person sometimes because we may come at them with something that we may see or we may know. And it doesn't hurt to listen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they listen.
But the NFL players, the NBA players, and you brought up Houston, so with James Harden.
Right.
Where James is like, I don't want to be here. Y'all aren't going to win. It's in ownership.
But Rockets lost like 20-something games in a row, bro. I think they just got a win yesterday. They got their first win. They lost like 20. I don't even know. I like the Rockets because I'm from Houston, but like I'm not a basketball fan. But I want to see them do good. And every day I'm checking like, okay, did they win today? Nope. Did they win today? Nope. Oh my gosh, y'all down bad, bro. Oh my gosh. Andre looked like he could still play. They should have kept him, bro. He should have retired with us. Hey, if Larry Fitzgerald's still in the league, I think Andre Johnson could have still been playing. Christian Wood carrying. He was at the beginning of the season, but like it's like now, like we still was losing games with him. So you know what I'm saying?
They run it. NFL, for the very first time, like, dudes are standing up saying, nah, like, we need to have this conversation.
Wait. Be careful.
Go ahead.
Be careful. Don't fool the NFL players that are doing the standing up. Remember, these are franchise players that are doing it, not just anybody. You got to have your power and your leverage to pull that.
So now you're talking about the quarterbacks. That's who's really doing it.
That's the only people that can get away with doing it.
Well, Jalen Ramsey did it.
Jalen Ramsey.
But you like he said, you gotta be a certain type of player in order to do that.
Right.
Like ain't just no anybody forcing their way.
But do you think that now things are going to change because those power positions are doing it? Really
eventually it is going to change
in the NFL when it comes to power. So I guess my question is this: do you think these players, power positions, quarterbacks, and a handful of other top skill positions, they're going to shift this whole dynamic between players actually sitting at the table and owning their legacy and owning, their career, not just sitting here and saying, you know what, oh yeah, I'm a Houston Texan, I'm a Cincinnati Bengal, I'm gonna sit here and make the team and the organization, the city, amazing.
You're not finna bully these organizations. You're not finna use these bully tactics with these owners. In a minute, they're gonna find a way to get your ass back in line. I'm just.
So we'll never be like the NBA. So the NFL.
Nah, I see what he's saying, but nah, I think what's up, fans? I see what he's saying, but eventually, if you keep pressing something, or you keep applying some type of pressure towards it, even if it's small, you make a crack, and that crack spreads, and eventually it breaks down. So, but I see what he's saying, but nah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a bunch of tiny, slow cracks, but eventually, you know what I'm saying?
And then there comes a point where it's cut off. Like, when you think about it, you only play 16 games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the season, if you're not in the playoffs, you ain't making no more money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think guys wasn't prepared. The owners know we're not prepared.
But financial literacy, that is a big thing, bro. No lie, financial literacy. Do you think Tua would be better this season? Oh, definitely. I feel like it's only room for him to improve. For sure. Tua wasn't bad. He just was a rookie. Get off his thought. I ain't gonna lie. We've seen some good. Justin Herbert was a rookie, and he played way better than Tua. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Way better. Joe Burrow, when he was playing much better than Tua. I ain't gonna lie. Of the rookie quarterbacks who played, Jalen Hurts, he wasn't playing way better than Tua, but he for sure played better than Tua, in my opinion. But I think he will. I think he's gonna improve this season. I feel like it's destined. You know what I mean?
Your thing with
Oh,
Cincinnati.
I tried that trade.
Yeah.
Man,
His exact words. His exact words.
I want to trade. Trade what? Man, I coming off a 1,400-yard season. I'm mad because we were losing the season. I won out.
You won out.
I ain't budged. Ask me how many yards I had the next season.
How many you had?
590.
Chef, come on, Chef.
590. Wasn't nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, but what you said was real. You was like, you told me, you said, Dre, if I ever try something like this again, slap me in the back of my head. He was like, you would never win against an organization.
You weak. You weak. You weak. You weak. You weak.
He said I live
to
to 25.
Ocho Cinco. You mean to tell me you couldn't get out Cincinnati? You talking about, oh, Dre, if I try this again, slap me in the back of my head.
Because it just let me know who run the show.
Dude, you know what someone asked
What's
me?
this?
Someone asked me
The
on
lamb.
It's the number 3 from McDonald's.
Ooh,
How
it
is
look
it?
good.
Big, yeah.
It tastes like a quarter pounder.
Good, boy.
You said to like quarter
Lamb
pounder.
chops.
Oh, how I know that? And I never even ate that before.
Like Mary had a little lamb.
I know this good, bro.
We got a question for Chef.
I ain't got no questions. I'm about to eat the hell out of this shit.
Chef, what we got right here?
They have rosemary roasted lamb chops with lemon potatoes and spinach. Well, everyone has lemon potatoes and
put
spinach.
Shannon on video.
You have Oscar Beach fish, lemon potatoes and spinach. Fred has prawns with lemon.
Who?
Scrimps.
Oh, like a fancy way of saying shrimp?
Basically.
Prawns.
Fred soft.
Because he doesn't eat lamb like you.
Who don't eat lamb?
He don't eat lamb. He don't eat
Fred don't
seafood.
even know. He don't even know what a lamb look like.
You don't eat lamb?
And he doesn't eat fish. So
So, Chef, we talking about this whole thing, right? We getting, it's a heated discussion talking about power in numbers. If everybody come together, do you think right now there's a shift in sports and corporate America where people are coming together and saying, if we stick together, we're powerful? You know what I'm saying? Because Ocho don't think that there's going to be a shift in the NFL.
It's gonna be
NBA,
it's gonna be one, but it's gonna be
these dudes,
slow.
They run
I ain't
everything.
gonna lie.
Why do you keep comparing us to NBA players?
See what I'm saying? So tell me about power in
well, I
numbers.
think that collectively, if you do come together, that there should be power in numbers. You don't think there's power in
There's
numbers?
53 people on the roster.
Yeah, that's
Different
the only
contracts.
difference. So that's
It's
why it's gonna
tiers,
take
right?
longer.
Different tiers. Certain people ain't got the mother time or can't afford to be sitting out when it's time for them checks to roll in.
The NFL finally,
Hey.
for the very first time, said, you know what, we got to get back.
Hey, you know what can happen? No lie, bro. The XFL was actually very successful his first year. They coming back. If players feel like they don't get that power, they can definitely go over to the XFL. And the XFL is talking about doing a merger with the CFL. So if they become an international league and players from the NFL feel like they want to, number one, make more money, and number two, have more power, that could be they out. No lie. It's far fetched, but it's there. You know what I mean?
And then you
That's
look
what
at
it
the
comes down
NFL.
to.
Who runs the business when it comes to players in the NFL? What position?
Well, really, it should be the quarterback.
It is the quarterback. It's not should be. And up until the Mahomes, the Watsons, the
Wilson.
the Wilsons,
Yeah.
up until these guys, the quarterback position was this. Let's call it a spade at the end of the day. These guys didn't go out there and vouch. They protected their ass. You know that. I know that. All of y'all know that. I love Tom. Tom ain't go out there and fight for you. Tom protected Tom. Drew didn't go out there and fight for you. I know. I don't want to make it a black or white issue. We're talking about what the team owners, and we talked about this before. They're not inviting you in their house. They're inviting the quarterback first. And that's who they trust and believe
That's
in.
why I said.
And
That's why I said that they gotta. He should have gave a little bit of power to Deshaun Watson because then you don't gotta worry about the rest of the team. You just take care of the quarterback and you good. That's it. He would have been good, but he didn't want to give him no power at all. It's crazy. I guess though.
Who they're gonna negotiate with. And those quarterbacks.
I can't really say it's an issue with it yet because I see how Bill Belichick did with Tom Brady. He didn't really give Tom no power, but that story is still left to be told. So we're gonna see how that plays out.
I'm going to look out for all the other 52 guys on the roster at the end of the day.
Isn't that what I just said?
NFL has verbatim. I'm talking about no gray areas. You didn't make it clear.
I made it very clear. I said the power position.
Power, y'all, they're talking the power struggle.
We talking in circles.
You're talking the power.
We're talking in circles.
Yeah.
Wake up! What's wrong with you? You know it's not gonna happen. As much as I'd love it to.
First of all, y'all. First of all, I'll say this. First of all,
You have to have a load of with balls.
First of all, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I'm saying sorry, Dre. Sorry, Dre. Sorry, Dre. This
Somebody
is
gonna
about
have to
go real
sacrifice
loud.
themselves, bro.
Sorry, Dre. First of
For if they're all players, somebody got to sacrifice themselves, just like Cap did. You never coming back to the league. You have to do a statement like that, and it's gonna have to be a bunch of players to do it. But a bunch of players not gonna do it.
all, y'all don't even know what the y'all talking about because y'all talking about the NBA. Everybody got guaranteed contracts, and it's false.
They do. Two people that are what? Franchise. They can do that. They can do that. Russell Wilson can come out and take a knee. That's why everybody else was scared.
Why didn't he?
Because they understand the consequences and repercussions of not being able to provide.
But why did he do it now? Why are they
What
doing it 4
doing?
years later? 2016 is when Colin Kaepernick took his knee.
You know why, B. B,
Russell
you know
Wilson got
why.
paid already, right? Deshaun Watson got paid already, right? Now I can make my noise. Why? Because the money's power. You don't get it. You answered your own question. You named two people that have already gotten what?
It's not because of money.
They've
They've
already
been had the money.
gotten what?
Hey,
Wake up, man.
No, it's not. 2020.
B.
Dog, what do you keep saying B for?
hey,
What do you-
DK Metcalf came on here and Justin Jefferson already came on here and they said the exact same thing. They said, I'm just trying to go out there and get my money. Because they young dudes, they young, you know what I'm saying? They ain't hit them big paychecks yet at all.
Didn't say anything. So now we're 4 years later. Why are they now saying something?
Because they've gotten all the money already.
They gotten all the money.
They've gotten most of the bulk of the money
so
already.
what about the players
first
that didn't
3
get?
years,
So now 2020.
what's most
what about
important?
all the players that didn't get money yet? So we can go on
What
and
did they
on
do?
about all the players that didn't get money that
Who?
still feels comfortable taking the knee, that's still saying all these things.
I can give you Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills.
Yes, perfect. That's another example.
Perfect example. Kenny Stills has not gotten a multi-year deal
So why
since
is he
started
comfortable?
kneeling. Because he wants to come out and he's the minority.
Because he's comfortable.
Yeah.
Because
Kenny
he's
Stills
comfortable.
is the minority.
He kind of know his place in the NFL at this point. You know what I mean? Like he know he probably not gonna get that Julio Jones type of contract, so he cool with what he getting. He not gonna get that DeAndre Hopkins type of contract, so he understands. So like he cool to speak out because he understands. You know, that's how I perceive it. But you know, so.
Hey, Tim, we're gonna switch gears. Dre, what I want to ask you is
Andre Johnson been chilling. He been chilling.
who the X and who the Y? And then
He know. Dre, talk to him. He
And then
know.
the X and the Z.
Who you want to pull the coverage away from you? You got to pull. You
I
got
like
to
that.
pick B or Ocho. On the opposite side.
We don't get
of you.
sensitive on this show. We don't start yelling and screaming on this show. We don't do that.
He was just yelling and screaming.
you can break it down if you want to.
We already know who the X is. We
Was
don't
it
have
five?
to break
He
down
said he
nothing.
the X. He already the X.
He already the X. Who gonna be on the other side? Who he want to play with?
He the GM.
Who
He
you
the
wanna-
GM.
Who? Which one of these two bastards can pull coverage away from you? Because they gonna double team you, Dre. They gonna double team you, Dre. Who gonna pull coverage away
Time
from
out.
you?
Can I say why this is not a good conversation? Because me and Dre is the same wide receiver.
Oh, now you scared. You scary.
No, the route. Dre just faster than me. We the same wide receiver when
better
it's,
than you.
know what I'm saying? So, no, ain't no, well, I don't care about that, but we're the same wide receiver. So complimentary, we're talking about complimentary football, of course it's going to go with Ocho. That's my thinking.
Everybody gonna go with me. It don't matter who you
You
ask.
sound scary. You sound scary.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're talking about football. He the GM.
He sounds scary.
Why you trying to change the question? Don't. Hey, who you taking as your X or your Z? Period. You ask them, who do you want as your X or your Z? Out of me and B, you know who they gonna pick? They gonna pick me every time. It's one person that was like birth control. 99.9% of the time, I'm gonna get the job done. Show is over. That was a good one, right?
Hold on, wait, no, it's not over. We waiting on his answer.
So, no, but the question is this.
Y'all stop jockeying. Why are y'all
Just
campaigning?
let Dre pick.
Because I'm not going to pick, and right now, if y'all ask me that question, I'm not going to pick Drake.
We trying to rap.
Game on the line.
Why does the game have to be on the line? Who's your X, who's your Z? What the game on the line
He's the
shit?
X. Can he say he's the X?
He's the GM.
He said he's.
It's draft day. It's draft day. Who you picking?
Could you take us out, bro? Wrap us up, please.
Yeah, wrap us up, Drake.
Please. XZ.
Bro, you know what they want to ask? Who's the better damn receiver, Dre? Which one do you want?
Let Dre let the GM speak.
If you go
quiet. We
XZ,
gotta be quiet.
if you go XZ, I'm a.
Case closed.
He don't hurt me. He don't want to hurt me feelings. He don't want to hurt me feelings.
You ain't got to say no more. You saw the left hand, right?
Let me get the answers, dog.
Man, he just answered, man.
I gotta go home. Let me make you feel good, Dre. Let me make you feel good. It's okay, because right now, everybody we ask, I'm up 3-1. That's okay. That's okay. If you want to go
3-1.
Ocho, I'm up 3-1. We asked
3-1
how?
how? We asked
Everybody
who?
we asked.
Ocho ain't gonna block nobody, man.
Who? I don't got a buck when I can just run the ball.
Okay, so
Blocking? Blocking?
He ain't the run
He ain't
game.
doing that, so I'm gonna put you play side. So
You gonna put me backside?
No, I'll put you play side so you can at least block for you, because you gonna block, though.
He can't block you.
No,
That's so disrespectful.
No,
He the blocking receiver.
I'm saying, I'm gonna put you play side.
Man, stop trying to sugarcoat that shit. You a block.
Ocho ain't blocking nobody. He ain't doing nothing.
He ain't no even looking.
That's why I would put him at X.
You put him at X just for that reason.
Yeah, just for that reason.
He put you at X just to block.
That's the only reason I'll put you there. Other than that, if it was somebody else, you my ex.
Yeah, right. See?
Because he said I gotta be the GM, right?
Right,
I gotta be the GM, so I gotta go off what I got.
Listen, you hear him?
Yeah, I hear him.
That's a competent receiver that know his shit.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying to you. Right now, it's 3-2.
3-2?
3-2.
No, it's
I'm
not.
still up.
In my podcast, in the show I just did,
Yeah.
I said, you're my ex, and you're my
You
Z.
heard what he said? Now I'm up 4-2. Go ahead. What you say in your podcast you
In
just
my
did?
offense,
And what podcast you doing outside I Am Athlete?
y'all, no. It was an interview.
Come on, my podcast. You got something to tell us? You got the 5 heartbeats. Hey,
I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, the podcast start taking off. People start acting funny.
Nah, but you reposted it. I said,
Yeah, I just reposted out of love. I ain't listened to it.
correct. Okay. That's right. I said Chad was my Z, and you was my ex.
Yeah.
I don't want to send you emotion. I can get more out of Chad in motion. Chad is, I think, in a box, he's more dynamic than you.
Okay, I can take that.
Whoa. I don't do motion. I don't do motion. I don't need motion. You know what motion is for? Motion for that can't get the off the goddamn press. You put me at the X.
Motion to get you separation. Now you gotta manipulate it.
No disrespect.
Darrell Reeves.
I was never in motion. I was
Darrell Reeves locked you up.
Lock two up. Lock two up.
Uh-oh.
Lock two up.
Uh-oh.
Hey, show me a video. Show me a video with me locked up. Show me a video.
Hey, next episode, we bring in Reeves.
Hey, I want to see it on. I got to see it on.
Ocho stuff. You're gonna get choked out with
I never got touched at the line. What are you talking about? I never got touched.
Bro, he told you. Monday Night Football.
I never got touched at the line.
Next show. We need
I
Revis
got,
next
I got
show.
Revis' number. We can get him in here.
Next show, please, please,
Hey,
please.
hey, two my favorite players. Andre Johnson and Reeves. Oh yeah, that's gonna be called. Yeah, I have a daughter, but I will 100% make her cry. Okay, what is y'all boys talking about?
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah. Hey, Hall. Man amongst boys, I walk with the Lord. Gotta be careful what you say because your tongue is a sword. Why you speaking what I thinking ain't no